Hey, hi y'all. If I cut off the video a few times, it's because I just burnt some intentions, and that paper smell, sometimes it bothers me and I cough. And I'm still trying to stop the coughing, but it's still happening. And I'm talking kind of low because people are asleep. Okay. And when I played this video back, I was kind of loud and clear, so I guess you can hear me. It's just a figment of my imagination. Let me grab some more. I want to cough on camera because it's a natural part of life. I gotta cough, but you know what? I don't care what people think. So, what kind of reading am I getting ready to do? So I've been feeling a lot of energy lately, and that's just part of who I am. I'm always feeling a lot of energy, and feeling some energy, knowing something, seeing, but I focus on understanding what's mine and what's not mine, because I mean, when I get sent it quick. The information comes very quickly. Okay. And with all the information coming so quickly and being a medium, I have to decipher what's for me, what's not for me, what's mine, what's not mine, what's this person's, what's that person's. It's crazy. But anyway, enough ranting. What are we gonna start with first? Okay. I don't want to cough again. Hold on. So because I don't want to cut the video off too many times and constantly, bear with me with the clearing my throat, because again, I was burning some intentions, and that paper, the way it smells, it bothers me to the point where it bothers my throat. So I want to start with this deck first. I've been really busy. I do apologize for those that are rocking with me. I don't want y'all to just think I just don't care. But it's just, I've been really busy and a lot has been happening. They're not bad things. It's just that as I was shuffling the cards, though, this solar plexus and triumph came out. So we just gonna put those to the side, okay? I've just been really busy. Like a lot just coming in and coming out, so I just need to check out. But anyway, just remember the 6 solar plexus and the triumph is to the side. Archangel Michael, ancestors, can I get one card out? Thank you. The first card out is the Empress card right here, and the Prosperity Begins card. That's the first card out here. See, there's a lot of messages coming through right now. That's why I get so quiet, y'all. This is a lot coming. It's almost like it's so much. It's almost like it's a lot coming, and because whatever this is, this is beautiful. And it says, step into your power. And it says, reveal what needs to be seen. This day is not motherfucking playing. Get the fuck out. Okay, so it says stop it. Whoa, it says step into your power. Y'all have to excuse me because a lot of times I feel like they be talking to me too while I'm reading this for somebody else in different ways, though. I know what's for me. That's why it's so important. Like, these cards are fine and all, and like they're a tool and they're pretty and stuff, you know, razzle dazzle the inner child. But when you intuitively can, you know, do those intuitive exercises to get you back or get you in more into your power, the cards just add like another, I don't know how to explain it, another element to what you were already feeling, knowing, and seeing, right? So what's funny for me is that I said I'm gonna sit these over here, right? I'm gonna put these over here to the side, and then boom, we get this out here, and I'm like, ooh, somebody. Where's the deck? Okay, right here. I'm looking at this and I'm like, ooh, somebody. And this card over here is to the side. I didn't even see these over here. Wow. We gonna put these here. I need these in this deck like now. So I'm shuffling them right now. I'm not even gonna hesitate. And the first two cards out while I'm shuffling, let's continue on what I'm saying, was the Empress card, the Fertility card, and the Prosperity Begins. You see she's near her womb, and the Empress is about birthing new beginnings, and she's near her womb area, right there. So she's bringing something to life, something new. The first thing to create something new. When you get something new, what do you get? That's an extra thing, that extra one thing. And then we have the Prosperity Begins with that. And I couldn't help but notice that both of these have the solar plexus. See how this one, you see from this camera? Because I know I can see from here. So I know when you see this video, you're going to see this. And you're going to see, damn, that's bright as hell. Because it's so bright, it looked like there's actually a light shining from where I'm coming from onto this. But it is, but it's not. So let me bring it closer. So now you see it. And then here we go. And it says step into your power. And there's another 3 here for, you know, that's the Empress in Tarot. And then there's another 3 here. And again, she's holding the womb area. And also the solar plexus area. And she's enlightened. She's enlightened here. I get the sense that somebody don't, it's almost like somebody here is kind of tired a little bit. That's one. Somebody here is kind of tired. One, because, okay, so then I'm going to show you all the cards around. Okay, please keep up with me because there's a lot going on here right now, okay? And I don't want to miss any messages. So, again, I don't want to miss any messages. So, from this deck, from the Spirit Junkie deck here, it says creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. There's a little pink here, a little green, and a little yellow. We have the heart chakra vibration. We have the divine feminine Empress energy vibration. We have the solar plexus vibration, the creative vibration, also your solar system in your body. That's what I call it. That's my name I have given it. I'm not here to debate nobody about my little name I have given it. Thank you. Just my little name. The solar system area, right? So that's funny to me, right? It say my high vibe thoughts, creative health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. If you are following me, right? Remember I just said the solar plexus area, the solar system. It says, my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. I just said the heart chakra area, green, the yellow on here, the solar plexus, the solar system, and the divine feminine, the pink, the high vibration. I say high vibration because the divine feminine is thought to bring balance back into, you know, the masculine and feminine energies. That's what she's assisting with, just like the divine masculine is. So that's why I will think that that's a high vibration. That's why I called it the little pink, the soft color, high vibration. So, then there's this light, this networker card, speaking about enhancing unity through the sharing of information and engender social awareness and empathy. Triumph, little solar, little sacral. I love these motherfucking cards, by the way. It says Queen Mother Nanny. I need to find more books about the different women like this, because they really did exist, and read about them. I need to know, like, the real ones, like, not this stuff they create and, like, just be making up shit. It says liberation, and it says pleasure as well here. She looks sexy as hell. This is an outfit I will wear. And it says 7 sisters, creativity. Look at all the... Hold on. Look at all the girls. Look at this card. So, for me... And then look at the candles. This is a lot of energy going on here. So, and then this card says expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. That's what it says. And then it has the inner power here again with the sacral. Give me the courage and power to do what must be done. So, okay, while I was doing all of that, and then there's community. And then there's perseverance. And then the balance that I was talking about earlier. So, I didn't even get to finish shuffling this because I wasn't able to, because I'm not supposed to. So I'm quiet for a reason, y'all. So just bear with me, please. There's a lot of energy coming to me and a lot of messages. So I don't like to be that person that, like, you know, sometimes the Knight of Swords, depending on the energy reading, can be some type of energy where it speaks before it actually has learned the lessons or learned the things that it needs to have, the things that it had needed to learn before it goes out and speaks. Because, you know, we know the power of the tongue. So I never want to be the Knight of Swords energy in a shadow aspect, talking before I really understand. So that's why I say bear with me when I get quiet, because what's happening is there's so many messages coming in. And then I cut the deck and the sacral chakras here. See? There's so many messages coming in that I pick up energy from y'all, right? And I'm picking up energy from different areas as well. So when I'm getting quiet, I'm deciphering what's what. I'll just say it like that. And with all that coming through that quickly and fast and just a ton of shit, I like to make sure I'm hearing what I need to hear for me to deliver it the correct way to you, depending on who is supposed to be hearing it. Because I don't want to never mislead anybody. Like, I never want to do that. I like was trying to tell my guides that I wasn't going to do this because that was a fear of mine. I used to fear that I would do this and mislead somebody or say something wrong, or like I was fearing that I would fuck something up. And I'm not afraid to say that because I got over that fear. I started to trust in myself and I started to believe in myself. And the reason why I'm saying this and the reason why I had that fear, because there's things that I have, what I've given readings, predicted things, and they did happen. And they happened when they were supposed to. Rather, it was the next day, rather I said something to you on a reading and then it happened a month or it happened a year later, it has still happened. And even not even just before doing this with the cards, I could say certain things to certain people and things happen. Like certain warnings were given, or just was trying to tell somebody something, somebody I loved or cared about, or just, people that I'm supposed to tell. There's certain people I'm supposed to tell things, whether I know you or not. I really don't be wanting to, because just like people think, like for real, on some real shit, people think that people like me are weird a lot of times because they can say shit to you and then it actually happens in your life. Imagine that. People think that's weird. And I used to think I was weird. Like, that should have happened. This is a different type of reading today, y'all. That should have happened. And I would like literally try to lie to myself and say I didn't see what the fuck I just saw. Or I would literally try to convince myself that, okay, like, you've been having them dreams. This is the voices I would be hearing when I would do this shit. This is real tea. And this was my ancestors this whole time. They be like, so you just had that fucking dream. And we just sent that in your face earlier. And you seen that right there. And you mean to tell me you just gonna act like you didn't see this shit coming? That's exactly how they be talking to me. And I be like, am I hearing shit? Did somebody just say that shit to me? Or did I say that shit to myself? So I had to like move myself out the way, and my ego and be like, no, like, it's okay. Like, certain shit be happening. You just gotta accept yourself. Like, yeah, it might be weird. Like, I can't even explain to you everything. Okay, because I'm still learning too. And even though you might have a spiritual, even though you have a spiritual gift, and you can see, you could possibly, stop doing that. You could predict shit. You can do this. You may be clairvoyant, clairsentient, claircognizant, empath on top of that. Because I'm starting to think that clairsentient and empathic are two different things. Because I actually experienced some shit and I'm in the process of learning about it now, right? So all I'll just say is this: if you have gotten out of the 5D, right? But you still feel like grateful just to be connecting back with your ancestors again. Like, you feel grateful to take back who you are, right? Being in the 6 or 7D consciousness, when you like are actually you know, doing the work, and you see yourself shifting, it's interesting as fuck. Especially when you're seeing things around you and it's like happening like in a flash of a light, like literally like light flashing. That's how it's happening. But it's almost like you hear and it's happening. It's like whiplash. Okay. And now what I just said, please understand, I don't know what the fuck I just said, but I know I was supposed to say it. So if you're someone that's constantly in your sleep and I was told to say it like this, actually moving shit in your sleep, right? And when your soul comes back, so this is about somebody that's doing a lot of like traveling and when they sleep. Okay, I'm still learning about all that. So while they're doing this, when their soul comes back to their body and they go back to sleep, when they wake up to this reality here, they see a whole nother reality. And this is about to sound crazy, y'all. I told you this is a different type of reading. They see a whole new reality that they just literally traveled through in their sleep. It was really there. But then when when the soul comes back to the body at night and then they wake up, the flesh is in this reality. So the flesh is like, wait a minute, I was just doing some other shit. Like their soul is remembering that just in the same time frame they was just doing some other shit. This is some other shit. This is a whole nother type of reading, y'all. For real, bear with me. This reading is literally about somebody that is like a mother, a whole. What's the name of that damn movie? Jumper. This is this person. That whoever the fuck this is. Oh, okay, y'all. I'm so excited for this reading because I don't know what's about to come out, but the fact that they have me channeling in a way where they got me talking about a fucking movie. Whoever this is that type of energy, like that movie Damn Jumper. And I like that movie because I'm like, that's how the fuck shit be looking like when you astroplanet. Just like the movie Jumper. Like you literally be like, shh, shh, shh. So, okay, so I see you got me using the movie to help y'all with this because I need help with this shit too. So that's basically who this is. You're like that jumper person. I'm excited, so let me calm down because I get to cussing and stuff. You're like that jumper person when you sleep at night. Some of you probably could have literally 10 fucking dreams in one night or more. Which I ain't even playing though. That sound crazy. Whoever this is, you travel a lot in your sleep. You travel a whole lot. And I was trying to understand why, like, there was two things that I was kind of struggling with in this reading, because when I was shuffling, I saw the 4 swords and I saw the what was the other one? Fuck. Emotional withdrawal. And I was kind of struggling because I seen all these cards here that were very beautiful energy. And so I was kind of thinking like somebody here seemed like they scared of themselves a little bit, maybe. Because somebody here like, know that they could do this. And they, like, it's whoever this is freaking you out, is what I'm saying. Like, you actually, whatever kind of energy is, you actually could see, okay, I don't really know how to explain this, because this is kind of difficult to explain. So give me a moment. Because it's one thing for me to say whoever you are really understanding your power. Because that's not it. You understand it. You understand it a little bit too much. That's why you're scared of it a little bit. So I don't know what word to use for you or how to say this to you, but for some of you, to me, for some of you too, that okay, so this movie Jumper is gonna be the center of this reading I see. There was a place in him when I saw the movie where he just sometimes got tired of that shit. He got tired of the fact that, like, sometimes he didn't even want to jump to where he jumped to. It was based on something that had to do with his emotions, I noticed. And I need to go back and watch the movie because I think the something that had to do with his emotions, I think it was connected to his inner child. If I'm not mistaken. And he tried to run away from that part of him in that place, that space sometimes, because he sometimes just really wanted to be, I guess, what, he didn't want, I don't want to say normal because I hate that word. He just sometimes wanted to be able to, it seemed like, control it a little bit better to me. And he was kind of upset with himself that he wasn't able to. So for somebody here, that's why I said you scared of yourself, because somebody here, like, has a lot of abilities. Like, they're really, like, they know, it's like, you know who you are, but you know who you are so much that it scares you. That's what it come off to me. And yeah, as I split this deck, as I was shuffling, the Truth card is here, and the Throat Chakra card is here. And some of you, I feel like you know some some truths. The Wisdom card came out here earlier too. Some possible deep truths, and you might be scared to talk about them. The Rest card for you is I feel like you might need to get more rest than you actually do because of what I was talking about earlier. When your sleep, you do a lot of traveling in your sleep. And so for somebody, I feel like also too, you need to get a lot of rest because of that. And you possibly may need to eat a little different. You probably are somebody that will do better with a lot of herbs and a lot of water and definitely some fucking sea moss. A lot of earthly things for you, like a lot of plant medicines. Because you're like light, is what I'm saying. For you to travel that fast in your sleep, that means you use a lot of energy too. So you need things to nurture that. You need like a plant needs a lot of light, and you need a lot of chlorophyll. Plant already has chlorophyll. So you're somebody you're like a earth person. You and the plant. You are a being that could use a lot. You would do really well with a lot of the elements, the same elements from the earth, is what I'm saying. To suit your type of species. I'm being silly, but that's the best way I say it. And a lot of peace and quiet, and a lot of, you know, just really, you know, high vibe energy. I don't know how to explain that and what that looks like, because like when I think about high vibe, I think about the lights, is what I'm saying. Like, have you ever been in a room where it was light, but you still could sleep really well, and the lights brought you peace, if that makes sense? I have. And I'm pretty sure somebody know what the hell I'm talking about. You're like that. So, I do get this sense that you're scared of yourself a little bit, though. And I think it's because of things around you, too. I think it's because of the things around you. And we're going to find out what that is. Somebody doesn't like their material world. I want to know why. Can you clarify this material harvest card? All right, there's two different energies here. That's off rip. All right, so we just cleared that. All right, so whoever you were I was talking about earlier, you're not this right here. This is something else. You're just scared of yourself. And somebody is asking you to get over that fear because it's blocking you. And I'm going to get back to that. It's blocking you because if you're able to do this at night, right, but it scares the shit out of you, or you have some type of discrepancy with this gift, right, for your own sake, and because your ancestors love you, your guides love you, God loves you, whether you believe God is an energy, whatever you believe, a frequency, whatever. You would need to get over this so that you will be able to handle, I don't know if I should say consciously, so that you will be able to handle this energy that's coming to you or trying to come to you or coming towards you. You have to get past that part, being scared of yourself. Because you can't receive the new energy or this new, I don't know how to say it. I say new energy, but it's something else, right? You can't receive that until, and I don't want to say nothing like learn how to do this, because it's more than that. It's something else. You can't receive this new energy until you understand why you fear yourself. If that makes sense. Because you have to fully embrace and understand every part of your being, why this is that way, why it ticks, before you can receive a new download or new information or new energy about yourself. You got to be able to manage this fear that you have about yourself first. And I get the sense that you're getting close to that. Like, this was supposed to happen to you. That's why earlier all these other cards were out here. You're getting ready to understand it fully. Okay, so this is a feminine energy. Okay, And I just ended that portion of your reading right there. Now, this is a different energy, okay? So, we're moving on. So, limitless, invite help. Okay, so I knew someone here is either going to whomever this is either going to the 7th dimension or the 6th dimension. That's a fact. Because somebody here is learning something very deep about themselves. I picked that up. Okay. This may even be some type of soulmate reading. I'm going to say that right now because it just came to me. This might be some type of soulmate reading whereby if there's someone here going to the 6th or 7th dimension and you have someone here that you, for a reason here, I suppose to cross paths with somebody here in this lifetime, they are deepening something within themselves. I don't know what that is yet, but they are. I do apologize, guys. Okay, so they call these things the 6th and the 7th dimension. And you know what I asked my ancestors recently? I asked them, is it just that, some people just have really deep, deep roots because their souls have been here many a times? And is it just that, is that the same thing as them calling it the 6th and the 7th and the 8th dimension? Is that the same thing as just the fact that your soul has deep roots and has been here many lifetimes? That's the question I asked because I want to know. So, somebody here, there's another energy here that has, it's like they have some possibilities, but they don't see them. They don't see them. So, this energy here is scared of itself, and then this energy here don't see the possibilities available to them. So it's kind of like the same energy in a different way. I get the sense this energy right here may not think that it's worth like purity or like, for lack of a better term, or like worthy of like, angelic beings or light beings wanting to help them or assist them or even love on them. I get the sense that this type of energy right here has some type of issue with that. You know what I mean? Like, almost like the awareness. I don't know if the awareness is not there. Because that's what it seems like. Like, the awareness is not even here for whomever this is. Because faith is in reverse here. It's almost like the awareness is not even there. Or I just think that I kind of think it's just the person don't think they're worthy of it. So they don't even try to ask. That seemed like some type of disappointment. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse for unsure of the journey here. Stuck, unsure, don't know if they should keep going. It's almost like it's almost like this energy don't even like, I don't, this seems like somebody that's just like ready to give up, is what I'm saying. And I don't know if it's because of their money or it's because, it seems like it's because of their money. And it's almost like, yeah, the Nine of Swords is here when you see when I split it. Anxiety and fear. It's because of their money situation that they want to give up. Yeah, it's because of their money situation they want to give up. It's almost like whoever this is, they got a lot of dreams and a lot of goals. And they want to do a lot of things to help a lot of people. But they feel like because their money ain't coming, and it's almost like, I don't know if it's the flow of it. I don't know if it's the flow of it, the timing of it. I don't know what it is about it, but it's something about it where somebody feel like it's not coming in a way that it needs to come or something, so they could do all these things that they want to do. And because of that, they be wanting to give up. And somebody here, the divine is saying like, don't give up. Like, just deepening your connection with your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Just do that, but don't give up. Here. These cards wanted to fall out while I was shuffling. That's why they there. That's why they just came out like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm quiet again because there's a lot of energy coming. Okay, so this is deep as hell. That's why I'm telling y'all, like, please be patient with me. Somebody here, what is happening here is what I'm already picking up is somebody is, again, they call it the sixth, the seventh dimension, whatever you want to call it. All I know is that somebody here, this time traveler, and I believe it's the Empress, is going really deep into her roots, whoever you are. And because you are doing that, and you might not be fully aware just how deep this is or like what you're doing, because of that, you are scared of yourself. And also because of that, I already said it, but also because that you don't know how deep you're going. So what you're experiencing right now, you truly, I feel like, don't fucking know just how deep it is. Like, you truly don't. And you might even sometimes be freaking out about things that you don't necessarily need to freak out about. And I think that's because you are not fully aware of what you are doing and what you are capable of. I just had to say it like that. Okay, because this Empress came out, this Knight of Wands, and this the Nine of Pentacles. Now, all threes came out, and Empress came out twice. And after I said something about somebody and their money issues, and I said earlier, and then look, the fucking King of Wands is here. I fucking knew it. And then this damn soulmate card is here. We'll get back to that in a minute because I knew it. And the damn Usher song coming on talking about bad habits. Now, the first card out was the Empress. The second card out was the Knight of Wands. And the last one is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is two ways for me because this is one of them readings. This is a damn twin flame reading, okay? Soulmate twin flame, but I really think it's a twin flame because this is some type of pull, I could tell. So that's why I said earlier, whoever you are that's doing all this traveling, you pulling somebody else too. Because I knew it was two different energies. Remember I paused and said, this is the Empress, this is somebody else. So with this Knight of Wands, and I was talking about fast movement earlier in the beginning of the video. In this reading, because this is next to the Nine of Pentacles too and the Empress, I feel like this is you, the traveler. Boom, boom, boom. So far as material, I don't see this being you. That's why I said this is different energy. Somebody here though is ready to give up though because of their finances. And I feel like it might be this divine masculine. And it's like they don't even know who they are. Like I was saying earlier, they don't even know who they are. So this one's scared of themselves because they know that's what I said this earlier, that this energy is somewhat mirrored, is kind of similar. So this Empress know who they are and they scared of themselves. And this person right here don't know who they are. And they want to give up before even finding out, it seems like. Let's find out more, I guess. But with this Usher song playing in the background, talking about bad habits, and I kind of understand that one, and it's just interesting because today is Tuesday and I'm doing this reading, and Tuesday is ruled by Mars, and Aries is also ruled by Mars, and it says step into your power. So in a sense, the divine is asking whatever Empress energy this is to step into their power fully, in the sense of the fact that this energy right here, this feminine energy, is moving to some type of deepening her spiritual connection. And for some of y'all, it might be freaking you out a little bit, or you might be taken off guard in different ways, and you may not understand the energy and fully understand what's happening to you. And then for this masculine right here, this person is being asked to step into their power because they haven't even got a glimpse of who they are. They are ready to give up. They already ready to give up. And it's almost like the divine is saying, but you're limitless. And this person might be ready to give up on themselves because they feel like, I said it earlier, they don't feel worthy. And this Usher song, he talking about, I love, all these bad habits. So I feel like this energy feel like they ain't worthy because of, they may feel like they always fucking up. That's what it sounds like to me. So they the type that want to stop before they try, which is that inner child I was talking about earlier. It's some type of inner child situation here. What's going on? So what is happening is the divine feminine that's ascending here, engulfed in self-love. It's pulling this dynamic, this energy right here is pulling them up regardless if they want to go or not, I guess. I'm not going to say I guess. I only will say that because I'm speaking things that I'm learning about myself while I'm speaking them, okay? So, it's like, it's pulling this one too. But it's like this one is, what do you call it? Resisting. And this resistance may be the reason why they're dealing with these financial problems here. The Sun cards at the bottom of the deck. Solar energy once again. Here's Page of Wands. Six of Cups. No, Six of Swords in reverse. Yes, you know, swords also signifies air energy and thoughts. And we're in Mars energy right now while I'm doing this reading. Somebody here with their thoughts here, they don't realize that their faith is being tested. So the way they're thinking about this, and it's like the way that they are going about this mentally, and the way that they handle the situation, it's almost like a, excuse me for the music. It was just kind of throwing me off for a second. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So with the Page of Wands and the Six of Swords coming out, this is somebody, I wanted to say earlier, one leg in, one leg out type of deal. But it's a little more than just that. It could be like one leg in, one leg out. Reason being because it's like the opportunity is there, and the person the energy may get excited, like, you know, like a kid, like, yay, like, we going to Disney World type of energy. But then something occurs, and then they get to thinking sideways and lopsided, and they don't even realize that that's because their faith be being tested. It's like they jump in with this energy like, yeah, yay, I want to go, let's do it, yeah. And it's almost like as soon as something go sideways, they're ready to run for the border. And I get the feeling it's about their money, and I said their faith is being tested. But earlier I said they don't have a lot of faith, and that's an issue because the faith card was in reverse. And when their faith get tested, they just get to thinking, you know, thinking real rah crazy. I don't want to say crazy, but it's almost like they get to thinking in a way where they don't know how to see it from a higher perspective, and that's like what's being trying to be taught to them. Because if they change the way they thought, then they will learn something from it. Because whatever is happening to them is happening for these reasons, for them to learn something. Okay. I feel like the Six of Swords upright is somebody moving forward. It also can signify the rites of passage, growth and spirituality. I also feel like somebody, they're thinking, because of the way they think, it holds them back spiritually. Because of the way they're thinking about the situation. All right. Somebody here I said earlier again, somebody here with this energy feels like they're not worth something. And this is also saying somebody here is having, trouble with, again, like, yeah, I want to go. But then when they start to go, when stuff gets kind of shaky, um, it's almost like the ego kind of come in and talk it down. And so they may even think to themselves that they're not able to grow to be different or even think different. And that's actually not true. That's a self-deception. It's actually the opposite. You can grow to be different and think different. It may feel like it's hard to do, or like that's not really who you are wanting to do that. But that's not true. That is who you are willing to want to do that, or you wouldn't have started to do it. Okay? It's just that your ego and the cognitive dissonance is trying to keep you conditioned to believe that all you can do is remain the same. And that's actually a lie. That's why the Six of Swords, the swords signify the mind, your thoughts, and your consciousness. That's why it's in reverse, because this energy is like kind of like, it's almost like the seven, if it would be the Seven of Swords upright, but it's the Six of Swords. It's like deceiving themselves. All right, so let's see here. I want to see what else is going on here. I also feel like the Six of Swords too could apply to the Empress energy earlier I was talking about when I said it was scared of themselves. Okay. It also can apply to that as well. But again, and the Seven of Swords came out after I fucking said that. It's self-deception. I also feel like the Six of Swords can apply to the Empress energy that I was speaking about earlier, only because I was saying that because it is energy knows itself. It's like this energy knows itself, but it don't know itself. Knows itself in a sense of this journey thus far. This Empress energy that I'm picking on, this journey thus far, this person has been doing well with, loving on themselves, growing, getting to know themselves more better spiritually. They have been doing a great job. But now this Empress energy, it's advancing, deepening spiritually, and that is scaring this person, this energy, not person, whatever Empress energy this is. And so it's almost like with everything that this Empress energy has been through, how can you now get ready to deepen and go into, if you were going to say 6th dimension, 7th dimension, 8th dimension, whatever. Because you don't know if you somebody that's going into these dimensions, how do you know which one you going to if you got to remember or if you learning, right? So I feel like this also could be for that too. Like, don't deceive yourself into thinking that you just stop here. Like, you are limitless. The possibilities, that means the possibilities are endless. You don't know what you're capable of doing or what you're capable of being. You don't know that. If your dreams are not big enough, your dreams don't scare you if they are not big enough. That's what it says, right? This is you. So I feel like that card is for both of y'all, personally. Or if this is just the Empress energy that's dealing with this type of energy right now, I feel like I'm reading for, feel like I'm reading for, a feminine and a masculine energy. That's what I really feel. Rather, it's a feminine energy, and this is your masculine aspect of you right now that is, suffering. Your masculine aspect could feel like, your finances are not where you want them to be in some ways. Even though you have been doing great thus far, and you are still doing great, I get the sense that there's still an aspect that maybe a feminine here is doing great, but wants to advance more, and may not be completely satisfied with where they are financially, even though to somebody else your finances are great. But to you, you're like, no, I could do more. You know what I mean? And even though you may want that, you still may also be scared of achieving it. And there may be a blockage for you too, if I'm talking to a feminine where her masculine aspect is feeling that. Okay. And then it just could be a masculine. Like I said, I feel like I'm talking to two different energies. So, with that being said, I feel like the lesson here in this reading is about stepping into your power, and no matter where you're at on your journey, stepping into your power fully. Okay, my video keep cutting off. So because I'm channeling this is the interruptions, with all that coming through would be kind of irritating. So I was just basically saying that with one energy here that is deepening spiritually, even though you've been on this journey for a long time and you've been doing the work, you've been doing the hell of a work. Okay, you do work in your sleep, so you're doing a lot of fucking work. Okay, even still, even with you doing that, it's like they're still saying to you as well, don't have any fears about your power and who you are. That's what that's what I feel. Don't be afraid to even get deeper and indulge in who you are even more, because I get the sense that I said it earlier that you be freaking yourself out. And then this energy right here, I just feel like this is about someone's thoughts, and with their thoughts, because they don't believe, that they're worthy of this, they lie to themselves. It's like they deceive themselves. They trick themselves out of this. And this seems like it keep happening because it just feels like this is a lesson somebody really needs to learn about themselves. This self deception here. Okay. And again, it could be an aspect within this feminine energy too, but this is definitely an aspect here that somebody needs to learn about themselves. This self-deception. Like, accept who you are. It's okay, even if it scares you. Can you give me more information about this energy here? But the King of Wands came out earlier. That's because someone here has to heal something within themselves. That's why someone struggles with this. So this is happening for a reason. I said this keeps happening. This keeps happening for a reason. This is happening for a reason. And the energy is being mirrored. They're just learning it differently, but it's still being mirrored. But they learning the same lesson. It's about not deceiving self and accepting self and believing like you can do this. Like, don't let the fact... Okay, so, and the High Priestess came out. So, okay, how do I say this? How do I say this? Oh, Lord. And this happened to somebody in the past before, like in a past life. So that's why this energy is very challenging. It's easier said than done type of situations, because something happened to somebody here in a past life. This has been a challenge since then, for both worthiness. And this is what's funny. She is on her pinnacle. She's been showing herself a lot of self-love. She came out twice in this reading. Empress came out twice with her prosperity and her solar plexus popping and her triumphing through her on this journey. Like you saw the cards I pulled earlier. And I said with this Knight of Wands here, to me that was her going back and forth, the jumper. But I also get the sense that somebody here could have went through. Now, I kind of, you know, don't fully understand why would someone allow this energy to come in and out of somebody's life from a past life. I don't understand that one. But if it was the case, if that was the scenario for somebody, you know, situation in a past life, there's some type of healing coming for that. Six of Cups in reverse. So this is these are different aspects. So one aspect is an Empress, you know, showing herself self-love through this journey and showing herself unconditional love and doing this healing. That's an aspect, right? And she's been doing that. She's been doing really good at that. But for somebody here, as far as they love situation, that's the part that's off balance. Because it's like this Empress has been doing the work, right? But, and they say with the law of attraction, when you show yourself self-love, you attract love. But see, the situation here, it seems like the energy here, there is no alignment here. Because this energy is showing itself self-love. But we all still have our challenges on our journey. No matter where you at, you still got your challenges. Like this person has been doing the work and they still got challenges. Literally. She's sitting pretty. Look at the cards. But she still has challenges. She still has challenges. She still go through these challenges. They don't stop. It's just that this person is faithful to their work. They're faithful to, you know, their ancestors, spirit, God, universe. But they still have challenges. This energy over here, however, allows their own thoughts, self-deception to take over here. And it also is creeping into their finances. So they're just ready to throw on the whole towel, is what I'm saying. But there's healing here. There's something here an Empress knows. There's something here an Empress knows, and it's like it's something here an Empress knows, but there's an Empress here that's a High Priestess. There's something here an Empress here, like there's a goddess here, basically. There's a goddess here that knows something, but they don't know something as well, if that makes sense to you. That's why I said earlier, like this person been doing the work. They deepening on this journey. Like they going deeper into something. But that's why I said they know, but they don't know. And they okay with that. Like they accept that. That's why they have gotten where they have gotten on this path. Because they are able to put the ego aside and understand that they co-create with, you know, the universe. Okay. But at the same time, with them knowing that, they still are humbled. They still are humble because they still know that their teacher is their spirit guides, their ancestors, their ascended masters. You know, they still know that those are their this Empress goddess knows that these are her teachers as well. So even though she knows certain stuff, it's still certain stuff she don't know. But she knows there's some type of healing coming. She knows something's coming here. Okay. She's just sitting here. It's like It's like this person just sitting here balancing the scales. See how she so above, so above down below. That type of energy. And it's funny because this King of Wands is here. They finally popped the fuck out. And the Devil card popped up, see? Right behind him. So it's like this energy knows so above down below. And it's co-creating. But at the same time, this knowing, this inner knowing, this intuition, is also them loving on themselves and learning more about themselves as well. That's why I said this person's going to find out why they scared of themselves. Because it's like, it's almost like they busy learning. They busy learning about themselves and they enjoying it. To me. And there's something that this energy is going to learn about this energy right here. This masculine energy, or this, either this masculine energy or the masculine aspect of herself. She's going to learn something about this. That's what it look like here. Because either whatever she's been telling herself about the masculine aspect within herself, or even whatever she's been telling herself about this masculine, she needs some type of clarity. Because there's some type of interference here that's causing some type of confusion. Rather it's outside influence, or rather it's just a influence within yourself. Something that you're not seeing. It's getting ready to come through. This clarity. Can you clarify this Devil card? The Tower. There's a secret. There's something that this King of Wands energy is hiding. Seriously. There's a truth they hiding from themselves. It's getting ready to come out. This, I can't make it the fuck up. As I remove this Magician card, this Ace of Swords card, this motherfucking Queen of Wands came out. I can't make this shit up. What the fuck? With the Wheel of Fortune right here. What the fuck? Hold on, wait a minute. I said this shit. And they're King of Wands, Queen of Wands. What I say? Let me set these down. So what has happened is that this King of Wands has been trying to hide something from himself, or even something from her, which is very foolish, because she'll know spiritually. If you don't tell this person physically, they're gonna know spiritually. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. How will they know? They're gonna know. They'll never know. They're gonna know. But how will they know? They're gonna know. This person behind, but she about to get this clarity. It's manifested. Right? This secret getting ready to come out. Right? This Wheel of Fortune. I told you this was supposed to happen this way. So, this person, I said they've been lying to themselves about themselves. So, what has happened here is that this Empress has been picking up on this energy. Also, too, with this traveling that this person has been doing in their sleep, it's almost like they've been going back to the past. Like they've been jumping realms or dimensions, and they've been seeing some things. And whatever they've been seeing, or whatever realms they've been jumping to, or whatever work they've been doing while they've been astral traveling, something has happened. And this person is getting ready to be forced. This energy is getting ready to be forced to learn the truth about themselves that they've been lying to themselves about. Not because this Empress did it. It's like this Empress did it for herself. And because she did it for herself, it's affecting this energy. So this energy is getting ready to learn the truth about themselves. And it's getting ready to tear some shit down. Down. And it was supposed to happen. Yes, with the damn judgment card right after. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Somebody's world is literally getting ready to be turned the fuck upside down. Seriously. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. I don't even... It's a truth that's getting ready to come out, that's getting ready to rock the world. There's a few things going on. There's also a truth getting ready to come out that's getting ready to rock the world. It may not happen right away. Sometimes when I say something, it doesn't happen right away. It happens exactly when it's supposed to happen. That is the best thing that I can ever keep saying, because my readings are classic. Timeless. Not classic, timeless. It is supposed to happen whenever it's supposed to happen. And I'm just the conduit of to letting you know that it's going to happen. But it's going to happen when the fuck it's supposed to happen. Just like when my readings, they're in divine timing when they're supposed to happen. When I say them, whatever it is reading, it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. But it's getting ready to be a truth that's going to rock either individuals' worlds or the world, period. And this truth has something to do with masculine energy. Rather, it's an aspect of a feminine in their masculine energy, or just masculine energy, period. It's the self-deception of masculine energy is what it is. Rather, it's the self-deception of the masculine energy within a feminine, or the self-deception of just a masculine in general, period. It is that energy where someone says they want to step in and go off faith, not by sight. But it's like I said earlier, as soon as things get bad, they give up. And they tell themselves very negative things. And they think very negative things because they think that they're unworthy. Because they've been believing for so long because of what somebody else said or what other people did to them or told them that they were not worthy. So they tricked themselves into believing that shit and forgot who they are. So it's like the conditionings that was placed upon them, it's like they ate them up. What is that saying? fed into the bullshit and really start to believe these conditionings. But I believe the reason that they started to believe these conditionings is because they also attracted things to themselves that really fucked with their spirit, their self-confidence, and stuff like that. It was not because of, it's not because actually what is being said is true. It's because of it's because they didn't work on their spirit and their soul and started attracting things to them that match the vibration of their soul and their spirits. And so they made that their reality, but that's not really the essence of their real reality. Their real reality is the essence, the true essence of their true being. That's their real reality. But because they're not getting into the essence of their true being and their true soul, they're creating this reality that's not even them. So it's like they're under an illusion. Because the reality that they're creating in front of them is not their real reality. It's not the reality that was written for their destiny. It's not the reality that was written for their destiny. It's a reality that's an illusion. It's because they still got the veil over their eyes for whatever reason. But this energy has told itself some type of lie and they still believe it. So what else do we have here? Oh, you know what? Let's pull a card from here. Yeah, the King of Cups is in reverse. It's some type of inner child situation that I was talking about earlier. I get this is that this is some type of energy that whenever they fall in love, I get this is that this energy fell in love so hard and the person left them, and after that they just wasn't the same. And after that, this whole time, like, so this is the energy of some type of man who actually enjoys love. And when they got their heart broke one time by that person, they lied to themselves. They've been lying to themselves this whole fucking time, basically. Because even when they met somebody else, that second person, they still wasn't quite the same. They might have, you know, they might have, you know, indulged in a relationship or whatever, but it was more like they just was there to be there, like just wasting, just killing time. They wasn't really there because they still was dealing with the trauma. Well, this is what they told themselves, and this is what they think. They think they were still dealing with the trauma from that relationship that they ever loved that first person, but the reality is they really dealing with the trauma that they got from their inner child. They just didn't know that shit, and they still don't know it. Because I believe that if they like didn't even have that trauma for their inner child, they wouldn't even attract the person that they thought they was all in love with in first fucking place. And here's alchemy right here. Ain't that funny? Alchemist means like somebody that masters shifting shit. Like they're a master at that. Like they're a master at transmuting energy. Like they're a master at transmuting energy. They're a master at some energy come your way, you pick up on it, you get it, boom, okay, I process it, boom, I understand it, okay, move forward, and they move. That's what alchemists do. So I get the sense that somebody here, I get the sense that that's what, there's two messages, like for the feminine energy. I get the sense that that's what you've been doing, but I also get the sense that, because I said earlier, if this is your masculine energy right here that's dealing with these issues, then there's a sense that you're gonna learn how to transmute this energy. That's why that clarity came through. You're gonna learn how to transmute this energy that's within you as well. Or this also is you getting ready to learn how to transmute that fear of you fearing yourself as well. And then I get the sense that for this masculine energy, this is, you're going to learn how to transmute your fears. Because that's what you're dealing with, some type of fears. And it's connected to the inner child. Oh, that's funny. Take your mask off. Told you. That's not the essence of this person. That's what it is. This person been lying to themselves about themselves since they've been a child. But they didn't know how to. It's like they didn't know how to. This person doesn't know who they are. Like, they don't know their true essence, basically. Because this is somebody who seemed like to me who their parents told them who they was going to be. Or their parents told them how to be. Their parents didn't let them be them, who they needed to be. Because their parents was too busy trying to control their life. So they didn't learn how to be who they needed to be for themselves. That's what this is. So then after that first person, so this is a 2-part reading for both of y'all. After that, this is about this person's aspect of themselves and about love. So after that first person broke their heart because they never learned at home how to be who they needed to be, and their parents controlled that, regulated that, how they was going to be. After this person broke their heart, they regulated how that they was going to love. And they never showed up they full self again. But again, that is related to the trauma they had at home, because they didn't even know they full self any damn way, because they wasn't allowed to be that at home because their parents was too busy regulating who they was going to be. So I'm going to get an ending card for that, because what this masculine energy is working on is showing up some deep heart chakra energy and solar plexus energy and throat chakra energy. Damn, look at that. It's needed for this person. I didn't even peep game. And then the damn love begins. Some deep heart, solar, and throat chakra is needed for this. Healing is needed for this energy, because that's what they're dealing with. And they fill themselves up with their ego. They fill themselves up with themselves because they had, it's like, I guess if your parents going to try to control you and tell you who you're going to be, how can they really truly give you the nurturing you need to allow you to just be and figure yourself out? So this person, I guess, fills itself up with itself because of that as well, that lack of, that neglect in that area. Because they didn't get a chance to just be who they needed to be. So now they overindulge in that. It's almost like now it's, it's off balance or whatever. So that's why that's why this fucking King of Cups was here. Like, I think it was in reverse or sideways, and the damn Queen of Cups is right after. This is definitely, I told you, this is definitely a soulmate twin flame reading. Both parties are very passionate about each other too. You gotta be kidding me. Why are my guys playing that damn song from 50 Shades of Grey? Love Me Like You Do. Actually, it's the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. After I said that shit. Because you both showing up the Queen of Wands. I said there's a lot of passion in this relationship. I mean, in this and that movie, that's all they did was have sex. Because that's what it was, soft porn. With a stamping that we're going to put it on TV. I'm just playing though. But see the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. So, that is what's happening here. There's healing going on, and it's supposed to happen this way. These damn fairy tale twin flame readings, boy, they be so funny. And the thing is that it feels like this is happening to balance out off balance between the feminine and the masculine energies. This reading plays out this way to help us understand ourselves as a whole, our soul, what is going on with us, and the different aspects of us, and the energies that's playing out, to help heal that. This sounds like a great love story, and if this is a love story, that is beautiful, but focus more in on the aspects of what I explain what's going on with each person, more so than the overall love thing, okay? Because it is a twin flame reading, because in the twin flame dynamic, in the spirit realm, you're already in union. So if in the spirit realm you're already in union, and you already planned this already out, you know, in your soul contract, to have this energy come to the planet Earth to help heal the off balance, then that's the main goal. If you end up, you know, in this relationship, look at my little ashy hand part. That is awesome, but focus in an aspect of that. So now that we understand what the hell is going on, okay, let's just get an ending message here and then be out. Oh, wow. Split the deck. Who's this lady? Sacred Lust. I told you this was a very passionate situation. Look at this shit. So what is happening here is that this person doesn't know the purity of their own heart, basically, because it's covered with all this gunk. Just gunk over it for no reason, just gunk. And they gotta get rid of the gunk. Only they can get rid of the gunk. But they don't know it yet. They don't know that. This divine feminine has gotten to the essence of herself. And she keeps doing it. And it keeps pulling this person up, forcing them to have to face themselves. So what's happening is, this is forced. This person probably don't even. So imagine this person right now on Earth going through all this shit in their life, and they really don't fully understand why they going through all this shit in their life. Ain't no telling what they could be thinking. They could be thinking this girl they could be thinking all kind of shit, right? They could be thinking she putting a spell on them, all type of shit. Whatever the case. So imagine this person playing this out on Earth because they haven't gotten to a certain, I guess, dimension or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or how deep I don't know how deep they are into their spirituality. So they really don't understand that this dynamic is hella possible, because they could have possibly forgotten about the contract, because when you get here you forget that type of shit. And so they don't even really understand that even if they don't want to deal with themselves or work on themselves, because these two are a twin flame connection, it's just automatically happening regardless. And I get this is that this person been trying to control it too, and they can't, which is also probably frustrating the shit out of them too. And you're just going through it. Okay. But like I said, they really about to experience something, or the world in general. Because this Empress energy, this also could just be a collective group of people vibrating in this energy to try to pull the vibration up on the Earth. And it could be sending this energy, whatever you want to call it, the patriarch, Lord, the patriarch energy, whatever, is sending this energy over here through shambles just to put shit back in balance. Checks and balances. Checks and balances. All right, what we got here? Said harvest. It tried to come out twice. Alabonimba. I'm going to read this card and sign out with this. I really like this artwork on here. And this is 7. Spiritual awakening. There's going to be a massive spiritual awakening. There's going to be more. Like, there's already been a massive spiritual awakening. There's getting ready to be another massive shift. Spiritual awakening. Like, massive. Harvest. Let's close out with that one. But yeah, there's getting ready to be another massive spiritual awakening. That's why I said it's getting ready to be some shit that's going to shift the world. There's also going to be some shit that it may not happen right away, but it's going to happen. There may be some shit that you're going to find out in this world, some evil shit, and it's going to tear some shit down. So let's leave out with Alabonimba. And isn't that interesting? It says the goddess of harvest. And I said earlier, this is a goddess. The high priestess and the empress came out. Get the fuck out of here. Her card is the high priestess. This empress, let me put this down. I said earlier, this empress is a goddess. This person has been here many lifetimes. Many lifetimes. And this goddess creates for the good of all, not just for herself. I needed to add that in. The love she has for herself and others radiates out. Alabol Nimba is a Baga, fertility goddess. And Nimba is her living spiritual healing mask. Together they embody the sacred feminine and abundance. Give thanks, you are being abundant. It is harvest time. Pray attention. A season of great harvest is a season of great epiphanies. You are prospering. Harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. I apologize. The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessing of you being here another day on this earth. That is all harvest. Yes. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? We are always prospering. I said that when this person, they have so much love for themselves that they have a lot of love for others. I just said that. And this person is, whatever this energy is, this is like a Mother Earth type of Gaia type of energy here. Like, whatever they doing this for the collective. They doing this for everybody. And whatever energy this is, this goddess energy right here, the key to them doing this for everybody is them healing just themselves. Whatever goddess energy is, the assignment here is they just wanted to heal themselves so that it helps other people heal themselves. But the key was they had to heal themselves and keep healing themselves in order to help heal others. And that's what they said that they wanted to do. Shit. So this is the goddess of unconditional love, is what this is. Straight up. I'm looking at all the cards that came out for this person. I'm going to show you. Remember we had Empress earlier, the fertility. I saw the solar plexus, her temple, her womb. We have her prosperity begins card. I ain't going to pull out all the other ones over here because you can go back and see it. But it is what it is. And then, remember earlier she had the Empress again. I said it. And then I was talking about her traveling, being a jumper, the Knight of Wands. And then her Nine of Pentacles. She in her single state, she chilling. And then you got her here with the Queen of Wands, a very attractive woman too. Well, her Ace of Swords, her clarity coming through because of what she's manifested. A man still continues to manifesting. And then we had the High Priestess and the healing. This person healing itself. This person agreeing, this goddess agreeing to heal themselves. These goddesses or goddesses. Okay, because you know it's more than one. Agreeing to heal themselves is healing a whole collective. And they actually doing the work and it's actually happening. It's healing a whole collective. The patriarch energy, even this masculine energy. And the shit is going to come through. All right? That's the reading for today. And as I said that, he says, jewels give you love. He said, I fit to marry you. That's what he said. He said, I fit to marry you. That's what he said. So for some of y'all, that is possibly your destiny. That's possibly your reward for healing yourself. I fit to marry you, Nan.